we have to be mindful of, and that's where our voices are really needed. You ask, challenge, say, well, and volunteer. I know we don't have, a lot of us work, a lot of y'all work.
Yes, they do.
But in all sincerity, we've got to get out there.
Right.
We've got to get out there and hold them accountable. And just like I said, when I went to that meeting in Laurel, I was surprised because I thought I would see a lot.
And that was
of what this is about.
oh, Barb.
Really look at this. The purpose is to only inform those that need to be informed, therefore not letting others be aware who could make a difference. So, we are the Democratic Club, but we are the Democratic Central Committee. We have all those other organizations in the other counties that you've spoken of that should also be aware. Most of the people don't know this. They would like to be involved. They would like to be educated on how they can impact. Yes, our elected officials should be the one, Dr. Thornton, that are speaking for us. They absolutely, because we voted for them. But if we want to call a spade, they don't. So we need to look at how we as the people, for the people, by the people, stand up for ourselves too. I can't let you stand just for me. I got to stand also. So I think it's important that we make sure that we educate and bring awareness, not just from this Democratic Club, but collectively, all the groups that you have mentioned, sir, and sir, so that people are aware. Our point that we do in this county that's a detriment to this county is we work in silos.
That's right.
We don't communicate amongst others so that we can be the power that we stand to be. We have to get away from that. Otherwise, we will fail when our census report comes around.
I attended the Reform Commission meeting in Waldorf. That was the first. They had 5 of them, and the first one I attended was in Waldorf, and then I attended with Dr. Miller in Laurel. And most of the people who were speaking, a large number of them wanted single seat districts, as well as an independent commission, and also the compact, for the district to be compact. This is what I got out of those 3 points. And I noticed that Common Cause, which is a nonpartisan grassroots group and so forth, they have put out an email where you can, a pre-printed email where you can sign stating that, talking about redistricting. The League of Women Voters has also put out an email sign that you are interested in the redistricting. So now I know in California they have gone
and what I would like to do is make this a major topic when we as a board members meet to discuss this issue. And I would also like to have some volunteers from the membership to serve on the legislative committee to come and meet with us. Thank you. To come and meet with us at that time so that we can come up with a plan, so that we can introduce it to the membership and move forward. Okay, so another volunteer, or you have a comment?
Can you, at the next meeting, can you talk about like who is currently in charge of the redistricting?
Elaborate further?
And all of that information?
Yes, we'll be happy to. We'll be happy to. That's a good point. Go ahead.
What level? I mean, you want the congressional, because You have the congressional, and then you have the state, and then you have the county. So do you want all three? Okay.
Okay, well, when we have our meeting, we'll do that too. We'll list that. Okay, yes.
I think the point she just brought up, the question that she had, and then the need for clarification further is just an example of the fact that education definitely beyond the groups. So I think when you have the meeting to bring everybody together, it has to be about how the organized groups can reach the people who don't have the information. So if it comes down to a question on the ballot, they know that there's a question on the ballot. So we have to figure out how the organized groups can inform and educate the people who aren't connected
Yeah,
on a
so
more
it's a step-by-step process that we have to create, so we make sure we dot all those T's and cross all those I's or whatever it is. But look, let me say this. Those are things that we will take up at our November board meeting. And for those that volunteered to work with Mr. Bryant on the legislative committee, so make sure that he has your names before you leave. And tonight's meeting was really to introduce Dr. Thornton to you, and the other was to discuss this redistricting reform. I want to thank Mr. Nathaniel Bryant for the great job he done in bringing it to us. And for the sake of time, I'm going to cut this meeting off now, but I'm going to ask you to do this. I need a motion to close, and then a second. So if I can get a motion.
Second.
Moved and second. All those in favor, aye. Aye. Okay, now I think you have about 10 minutes that you can ask questions and discuss things, and at 9 o'clock we gotta get out of here.
Just a
Okay?
point of information.
Go ahead.
There is a suit that's been filed by Democrats, not elected officials, but Democrats, against the state of Maryland for its redistricting problems. Now, these are two.
I'm one of the plaintiffs.
All right. You should tell us that.
So share that, and she wants to make one announcement before we close. Go ahead.
Okay, so we were live today, Periscope. SCDC has a Periscope. Dems Club, that's also for Periscope. Instagram is at South County Dems Club. Facebook is South County Dems Club, and LinkedIn is coming soon. Starting next month, we're going to do a speed networking event. So to kind of, we have a lot of business owners and people in here, interesting people, and we can start to connect the dots. And one of the things we wanted to do is a speed networking, which incorporates like a 1-2 minute, one elevator speech, but we have a fun interactive way to do it. So we're going to incorporate that next month, correct? And we'll have giveaways and contests and all that.
Okay.
So not only are you going to learn, but you're going to have a good time, and we're going to help people connect. So
And
that's
discuss
it.
items of interest at the same time. And I just want to, and I'm going to turn it back over to you. I want to thank these two ladies, Tara and Crystal, because they do all this stuff. And I'd like to make a little picture. So if you need to have something done social media wise, please contact me. Yes, ma'am.
So again, if you're new and you have not joined our club, and you're interested in joining our club, I have the membership applications here with me, and they're $10 for membership.
Yay.
So if you're interested, please see me, Maurice Fitzgerald, or Barbara Taha. We all have our membership applications available.
And I'd like for our secretary, so that Crystal gave out all of these Twitter, Facebook. I need to see something. I'm
Okay.
visual. So if we could put it in a newsletter or something printed for every, the membership.
It's on both of those things. If you've been receiving the newsletter, all the links are in the newsletter. It's definitely on the website. If you go to the website, it should be towards the bottom of the website.
And we should give it to.
We'll make sure we give it to everybody. One last thing, and I really, really want to push this. The SCDC is sponsoring or partner up with the I'm Awareness campaign. So I really want to push everybody to bring in supplies. really needed donations. We're looking to sponsor 75 families for Thanksgiving, but it usually doubles. So I just want to push people. We need turkeys, new socks, school supplies, canned goods, non-perishable items. One thing to organizations and companies, we are looking for organizations and companies to sponsor specialty items. We've gotten some requests from local elementary schools for youth undergarments, youth stockings, youth socks, toiletries. They're reaching to us beyond the food, beyond non-perishable items, and we definitely want to be able to provide that. So please do not wait till the last minute and have it every year. You can make a monetary donation, in-kind donation. You can schedule with any of the board members to drop off. Myself, anybody will make it happen.
I'll make a $50 donation.
Oh, thank you. And we're looking for pledges, just like what Dr. Dooley did.
Pledge. Okay, go ahead. Last comment.
Raise your,
See us after the meeting, please.
I'm being mad here. Last comment.
Also, on our next meeting, we are scheduled to have the Board of Elections to come in and do a training on the new ballot that's coming out. We're going back to paper ballots.
Y'all gonna be mad.
So in order to understand what's going to happen in April and then the following November, we want to be educated. So please invite people out. This is an educational moment so that voters won't go to the ballot box and be shocked about what they see and what they experience, because it's not going to be the same. So they are coming at our December meeting.
And they're asking for more.
Thank you all. Appreciate it. All right. A lot of good information. Oh, man, I got to digest it all.
all right, good meeting you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Because I'm not getting these.
Are you serious?
When you fill out the minutes, what list do you use? Do you use the membership list that we're giving us?
Because I haven't been getting.
Can you get it?
I'm on your
And I'm a member of the club, and this is my cell phone and my personal email.
Thank you so much. We'll be talking.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Nobody knows.
Okay, let me know so I can let them know where to come. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Hey, y'all, it's your girl Caribbean right here live on We appreciate you. If you want to know more about WOW Radio, please follow us on Twitter, WOW, the letter U, radio, and that's all across all social media, WOW, the letter U, radio, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere else. Also, follow OG Media Productions at